Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host, and I thought we'd go ahead and go into another film. This time we're going to horror, and this was released in, I want to say this was probably a 2019, yeah, it's a 2019 film, and this is another one of those killer films where you don't see the killer. And we decided to take a look at, we took a look at Unfriended, which was about the World Wide Web being the enemy. Now we're taking a look at an app being the main killer in Countdown. Now, Countdown, I kind of want to clarify this. Countdown is not very good. I'm going to get that out of the way. Now that's been said, let's talk about Countdown. Unfortunately, I can't stand this up since it's in a different case and I can't stand it up. So I'm going to leave it right there. Let's talk about Countdown. The movie focuses on a young nurse who basically, her friends decide to download an app called Countdown. And basically the idea is this app is a killer app. They call it a killer app. Basically, what it does is, its idea is to count it down to how many hours, how many days you live. Once it counts down to 0, you're dead. So that's the premise to Countdown. Everybody gets killed in this from this app. Every second. At the beginning of the film, we see the app. Then we see this like creature walk. Sort of. I don't want to say it's similar to. I forget what it is. Shibito. Similar to Shibito, that you can't see what it is. Basically, once it goes down to 0, you're dead. That's essentially. This movie was made by Six Productions. And as if you know, I did cover Six Entertainment or Six films with Hardcore Harry. And that movie was completely dreadful. And that's essentially Countdown. It's another dreadful horror film. Let's run down the cast because we got a bunch of unknowns except for Peter Fenson-Eli. I'm probably pronouncing that name wrong. He's the only well-known actor in this film. He plays a nurse who does sexual things to their patients. That's his character in the film. Then we get another guy right here. He was completely pointless. They meet up with a priest. He was completely pointless. You get the legit of the film. The characters are pointless. For one, we have unlikable characters. We have a paper-thin dialogue. Our characters don't really do nothing, and that's really the gist of what Countdown is. They all died. The ending didn't work. The movie's just boring. There are no special features. I'm not even going to bother showing you this because it's just a plain Jane disc. But whatever. Yeah, I can't say nothing about Countdown. That has been said. It's boring. This may or may not go on the list of the worst movies I watch. But that was the biggest problem I had with Unfriended, is I don't want to sit around watching the whole entire film with a computer screen that gives me a migraine. Countdown has unique ideas. Honestly, it's a better idea than Unfriended because it's a really good idea in pen and paper. Have the app the killer. But when you have paper-thin characters, when you have dialogue goes nowhere, the actors don't even try, the writing is not good. The movie was directed by Justin Deese. Especially, it's like December, but Justin Deese. It was produced by Robert Simon. I think I'm probably going to get that wrong. He's a well-known producer. He has produced a lot of Adam Sandler films. He would go on to co-found Six Films. I thought it was called Sticks, but it's Six. STX Films. I don't know what the idea for this film, but yeah, Elizabeth Flylee, I forgot to mention, is the main lead. See, see what I mean by you get what I'm saying. Why I can't really find anything really positive about a mediocre film that doesn't work for me. So, yeah. So, anyways, I think you probably know where this is going to come. So let's cut to the chase. Final verdict: should you see Countdown? No. No, no, no. Honest to God, no. How many hours? Yeah, an hour and 31 minutes. So much time wasted in a film that doesn't make no sense of what's trying to be. I got bored within the first hour. I could have cared who survived. There's post-credits, but that didn't help. This movie, I literally kept looking at my phone. This movie is just boring. It's not just bad, it's just boring. And I shouldn't have to be bored with film. Now, I could be very tired. I don't know. I'm getting tired of movies that focus on Twitter being the villain. The app being the villain. Everything about Countdown doesn't work. It doesn't work for the sake of it. But this is debatable. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put this on my worst list or not. I'm also doing an honorable mentions. So, you're just going to have to find out what movie would be. But we're not at the end of the year. So, do yourself a favor. Avoid Countdown. It's just a waste of time. It's not directed well. The pacing's just bad. Nothing in it has entertained me. But it's not, no, scratch that. This movie is not entertaining, okay? You know what? For the heck of it, there you go, folks. Boom, that's the disc. See what I mean? There's not much to say about this film. So, I would say, avoid it at all costs. So that's my review of Countdown. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is more of an example of a cautionary tip to just please avoid Countdown. I didn't find anything good. The ending didn't work. Nothing in the film works. Hopefully next week I'll find a better movie than garbage like Countdown. So, yeah. It's definitely listed as the Golden Turd. It's been nominated for the Golden Turd Awards. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but we'll find out. So until then, I'm rambling. I'm going to bid everybody a good night, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.